What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. Today we're going to talk about some of the biggest, if not the biggest, manipulation tactic women use to get the advantage over you. So let's break it down, man. So as we know, we think about how a woman acts towards a man, especially a man that she likes or a man that she's dating or a man that she's talking to. One of the biggest things she uses to her advantage is feminism. Now I guarantee you, right? If you find a group of women and you'll ask them, are they feminist? Most of them will say they're not feminist, right? Here's the thing. I think that it's all a lie. I think most women are undercover feminists, and it's proven. Actually, they are undercover feminists because half the time they don't even know what a feminist actually is. Women use feminism only when it benefits them. I'm just a lady. Why you don't say sorry? Why so serious? And this is all an attempt to kill your frame. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I've been with a lot of fucking women since I was about 17 years old. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. And I've seen it. I've seen a bunch of scenarios, a bunch of situations. I've been in long-term relationships, short-term relationships, situationships, casual dating, casual fucking, all of that. So I'm going to tell you guys the truth. Women use feminism only when it benefits them, which is why you have to be extremely careful dealing with women today, man. You got to be extremely careful because that's how guys get me too. So if you're not aware of this, your ass will get me too. Like these little simps out here, man, that just doing whatever they can. They're going to get me too eventually. I'm sorry to say it, as bad as it sounds, if they were to get some sort of status or something like that, they'll get me too. Just simply because they don't understand the nature of the woman. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying. Most women are undercover feminists. They'll say, no, I'm not a feminist. Then they'll say, no, yeah, I believe in the same rights. We need to have this exact same rights as men, right? But the thing is, they don't understand that it's not a competition. They view it as a competition between men and women. They think that because men have this, that they should have this, that's not the case. It's not a competition. Men do certain things and women do certain things, and they still can understand that. They've been brainwashed by media, by propaganda to believe that we're all exactly the same, like nothing's different. Just like in our 58 genders. Yeah, that's the world we live in today, man. So let's break it down. Yeah, I know you guys have heard that phrase, like I said. I'm just a lady. I'm just a woman. This is a classic manipulation tactic to kill your frame. When you're masculine or when you're being yourself, you're being a man. Or they'll say, why so serious? I've heard that so many fucking times. It's very annoying. And it's not even like I'm serious. I'm just not smiling every second. I'm not being a goofy, joking nigga. Like, that's just not who I am, you know? And people can't accept that. I'm just not a goofy, joking nigga, and I'm a laid-back person. I don't want to overtalk. I don't want to say shit that I don't want to say. That's just who I am. I'm going to get right to the point. I'm very direct. And a lot of women can't stand this. This is where they use manipulation tactics like playing the victim in certain situations. I'll give you guys an example. A long time ago, I used to talk to this girl. We weren't dating, but we were kind of like on the fence of it. So we ended up going out partying at night, right? We had some drinks. We had a lot of drinks, actually. She convinced me to have some drinks. I was about 22, 21 years old at the time when I had just been able to drink. So that night, we were drinking, and there were a lot of feelings. There were a lot of hard feelings between us because we actually kind of liked each other. I remember it's because I remember the girl. So I remember we ended up getting into an argument. So the argument lasted a few hours into the night. We ended up going our separate ways. I go home, she goes home. But partially because we were drinking, feelings were getting out there. You know how drinking makes you feel, which is why you got to be careful when you drink. It should fuck you up. It should fuck you up and make you do a lot of dumb things, right? So I get home. I go to sleep. I wake up looking at my phone, realizing that I was texting her crazy. I was calling and blowing her phone up. So then I sent her a text. I said exactly like this. I remember the words. I said, my fault. Last night, I was drinking a little bit too much. I said, my fault. I was drinking a little bit too much last night. Continuing on, I said, when can I see you? And then instead of her taking accountability for what she was doing last night as well, she's going to say, oh, Jermaine, I have a boyfriend. So then I'm like, okay, you have a boyfriend, but you were out partying with me last night. You were getting drunk, and he was nowhere to be found, right? This is what the text said. No, Jermaine, I have a boyfriend. How are you going to text me like this and not even say sorry? You see the manipulation tactic? She's trying to make me kill my frame, even though she was in the wrong just as much as I was in the wrong. They want equality, but they don't want what comes with equality. That makes no fucking sense. If you're going to go and drink with me and we both get into an argument and we're both going back and forth, and then we just go our separate ways, how are you going to blame me for doing something you did too? And then she tried to kill me with the whole, she has a boyfriend thing. I'm not believing that. I don't give a fuck if you have a boyfriend. You can't kill me with that. I don't give a fuck. You're outside. You're being a thought outside in the club. You think I care if you have a boyfriend? No. You think other guys care? No, they don't. What the fuck? But this is what they do, man. These are the same girls that if you were to like get famous or something, or these are the same girls that will try to meet you in the future or something like that, man. This is why if any of you guys, man, you're building a brand or you're working yourself, or you're building some sort of status, or you're making a lot of money, just be fucking careful, man. Be careful with these chicks. Majority of them, 95% of them use the same tactics to get over in you. The same fucking tactics. The same tactics. I can't tell you how many times I've heard, I'm just a woman. I'm just a lady. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard that. I would never do anything to harm a woman. I would never put my hands on a woman. I've even been hit by a woman. I've explained in a previous video, I've been hit by a woman in my car driving on a highway. I stopped the car. I said, don't do that again. I'm going to make you walk on the highway. I've been hit by a woman. But these are the things they do. It's manipulation, man. And you have to be really careful. You have to be extremely careful, dude. Never ignore their red flags. They use everything in their power to get the advantage over men and kill a man's frame. They don't respect masculinity. They don't. And majority of them, 90 to 95% of them are undercover feminists. They will use that when it benefits them. And that's not a good thing. This is why feminism is very bad for society. Extremely. And it's not even close. But we've been indoctrinated to think, oh yeah, we're the same. We're the same people. When it's not even about looking at it as we're the same. It's just realizing we're two genders, who specializes in what, and to relax. That's it. But we want to do all this extra shit, and it's just unbelievable, man. Because, mind you, I talk about some sensitive topics on here, man. I don't want to go too deep, but I hope you guys are watching the videos. I hope you guys who are actually real supporters will support me, man, and like the video, share the video, and help me get this stuff out there. But yeah, man, this is like one of the biggest manipulation tactics women use. It's using feminism when it benefits them. So you have to be extremely careful, man, because they will use that in any stretch of the imagination. Worst times that you wouldn't even imagine them using it to get what they want. They only want to get what they want. They don't care about you. They don't care about how you feel or nothing. They care about how they feel. And that's it. That's all they care about, dude. And I hope you guys realize that. I hope you guys are aware of this kind of narcissism. This is extreme narcissism. This has trained most women to be narcissists to the highest level, to the highest degree, man. And it's fucking up dating as well. It's fucking up dating. You know what they're going to try to do? If that guy doesn't give them what they want, they're going to get what they want eventually. They're going to eventually get what they want. And you know how they're going to get what they want. I don't even have to go into that. But yeah, man, these are manipulation tactics. You know, it's one of the biggest tactics women use, man. That feminism is in a corner. It's telling them what to do. It's in their brain. It's like they have it by their side all the time. So you must be careful, man. You must move strategically. You must vet carefully. You must choose who chooses you, but choose wisely. Don't choose any girl that chooses you, because they'll come to you for all the wrong reasons, man. Seriously. But I hope you guys liked the video. You know, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm out. Later.